Hi, it's Raquel. Welcome back to Recovery to Wellness, where survivors radiate badassery. It is currently December 27th, 2023. I wanted to film kind of a shorter kind of video just because I'm still on my filming camera and I don't have that much space left on my camera to film right now, but I want to film kind of like a quick-ish version of like words or phrases to describe how 2023 went for me. Kind of a year in review in a sense. And just kind of talk a little bit. I might try to film another video after this because I really want to talk about my goals and like some of the things that I want to do because I have vision boards and stuff on my mind. So anywho, 2023, if I could summarize it in a word, would be change, and also changes and changing. So anything and everything to do with change. Luckily, I have so in January of 2024, I'll be 1 year hospital free as a psych patient, which is exciting, especially because as the rest of 2023, I was hospitalized in the beginning of 2023, and then as the year progressed, there were like 3 more instances where I thought I was going to have to go back as a psych patient. Luckily, I didn't have to. And then since then, it's been pretty smooth sailing. You know, some depressive episodes here and there, but overall, pretty smooth sailing. I changed jobs. I still work in the same place, but I changed career paths in a sense. I got to change career paths, and I'm now looking towards starting in the new year of 2024 to be working at a 40-hour position, which is amazing because I've never worked 40 hours before, so it's a huge accomplishment, and I'm pretty much there all the time anyway, so it's fine. But I'll get like benefits and stuff too, so then I have to figure out like the whole insurance stuff and all that, which I started to work on, and you know, figuring that out. Other things that happened in 2023. I think I went to a day program for 6 months again, Passages, and that was good. And then, yeah, I mean, when it came to my current position of job title, I pretty much, like, my mom helped me re-update my resume, and then I applied for the job, I was interviewed for the job, and then I was offered the job. So it happened like within a week, and so that was a huge thing. But that's been amazing. I also won an award. I always forget that. I always forget that I also won an award, and that was a huge factor in how I managed to really walk into my psych hospital stay as a patient kind of thing. I got to make more groups for work and activities and such. I'm actually at 30, well, at the time that I last went through it, I'm at like 38 groups, and that actually goes well because 38 groups that I've sort of made, because I want to get to like, when I hit like 75 to 100 groups, I want to start compiling a manuscript together and you know, find a publisher and hopefully find an illustrator to be able to complement the pieces, and then hopefully get a book published about groups and stuff for psych hospital settings, or at least within that vein, which is really exciting. So I'm very excited about that. I think overall it was a very transformative kind of year, and not always in the ways that I could have anticipated or necessarily thought for myself. I definitely thought I was going to be in ROF for longer than I had been or was, because I was only in ROF for about 1.5 years, and now I've been in this new position for, I guess, like 9 months or so. I don't know, April. So yeah, and then almost a year soon in that one, and I guess it's just kind of like you don't know what life is going to come, and that can be really scary. It can be really terrifying to realize how little control you have over life. However, at the same time, it doesn't mean that that's not going to be worthwhile or enjoyable, or you're going to find pockets of happiness or sunshine and lighthouses and, you know, all of those things. Another thing that I want to carry into the year, I want to make my goals more like applicable, I guess, and just also like applicable but also like approachable, and like probably making some to put on my wall so that I can see them every day and be reminded that that's what I want to do. One of my goals for next year, I want to take a public speaking class. And I also want to start reading some books. I know there have been books before at the library where like about how to publish and how to do, you know, how to publish a book and things like that. So, and then I have a book on public speaking that I could finish reading, hopefully before I take a public speaking class, and then do all that stuff. I learned a lot about imperfection this year, about how like imperfect and done is better than perfect and unfinished, and how something can be really imperfect and that is still worthy of being experienced and explored. You know, sometimes if I wanted to go get a coffee at 4 in the afternoon, but I didn't get a coffee until 5 or 6, it's still okay, and like that's still okay. Like I can still go do that thing. You know, and just I think overall, I think ending this year, I'm a lot happier and more invigorated. Like actually the other day, it was really foggy in the morning and it was foggy at night, and it was like a continuity. Like I started the day as I ended the day, and like, or I ended the day as I started the day, and like the continuity is gonna be one of those word interpretation things because I really like love that. I also was able to make art and stuff again, and like really kind of be able to do like just artwork, and even if I'm taking pictures along the way, I've been wanting to film it in progress too, but haven't quite made it to that point. But I think overall like it's not a year that I necessarily anticipated or maybe would have volunteered to have. However, it's been a year and I got through it, and you know, I think that's enough in a sense too. You know, I think I learned a lot of things, and I think there's more to learn. There's more for me to experience. There's more for me to do, and I have to just keep that in mind and remember that good things are coming, as my planner says, and that it's always dark. For reading from one of my other drawings, it's always darkest before the dawn. Hold on, good things are on their way. And I think like I can be lost out at sea, alone on a boat, on an ocean, in a storm, and still there's a lighthouse, still there's somebody, you know, out there manning that lighthouse. There's still other ships around, there's still other things left to do, and I'm not as alone as I think that I am, and it's worthwhile, you know, and like even if I was in the storm and I made it back to shore, like it's still worthy of going back out there in case, yeah, there might be another storm. Of course I can prepare better for it and such, but the risk of a storm is still okay, because it's not, life isn't gonna be this easy, clear-cut kind of thing. It's gonna be, you know, jagged and sometimes fragile and just complicated, and that's an okay thing too. And things can be quote-unquote perfect, maybe even not, and really imperfection is probably better, because that way it can be more long-lasting and inspiring and just worthy, I guess. So I'm gonna have to end this here because I pretty much used up all my time. So I will try to do a video again in the future about just goals and stuff and the things I want to do. I just want to publish books and like read books and like go into public speaking, perform a TED Talk, like all of these things. Continue with my YouTube stuff, creating and things like that, which I am starting to look at video editing as more of a creative adventure, which is great too. So anywho, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, consider subscribing, and I will see you in another video upload. As always, stay safe, much love and light to you. Farewell, Is this gonna end when it ends? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, maybe I still had a minute left.
I can see a lighthouse through the smoke. Everything is lost, I know.